Allison, and welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 21. This is week 7, eviction number 7. Juror number 2 is Kat, or as Tyler says, Catherine. I want to say hello, Deb. How are you this evening?
Fabulous.
Hello. What's his name? Tyler?
Tyler, that is in fact my name. Thank you, Allison.
Oh yeah, I want to introduce you to my friend Tyler.
This is Tyler.
I'm back. How are you guys doing?
Fine. How are you?
Good. I wanted to tell you on air about my eating intestines for the first time in Taiwan story, because we like to talk about poop on this show a lot.
We always start the show with poop.
I know, right? So I didn't want to be rude.
Intestines after eating it?
I didn't want to be rude. Like, they offered me intestines, so I tried it, and they took a video of me eating it, and you can see on my face like when like that aftertaste like hits me, and I swear, guys, like I had like the taste of poopy in my mouth for like 2 days straight, and the only thing that could get rid of that taste for me was eating McDonald's, which I hated. Eating McDonald's in a foreign country instead of like eating local cuisine.
Oh, I would have drank bleach.
It was so disgusting, guys. I do not recommend it.
Did you shit your brains out?
No, I didn't. But it tasted real bad.
Well, everyone, Tyler's been out of the country. He's been in Taiwan doing his first location wedding. So congratulations.
Thank you
to him on that. That is a very big deal.
Thanks.
You know, Kat is gone. We now have the HOH competition going on, which is the slip and slide. And I don't know. I'm kind of I'm not feeling very well this evening. So I'm counting on the two of you to help me out a little bit.
That's okay. I mean, we have a lot to talk about tonight. I'm playing a little bit of catch up because I didn't get to watch Jessica's HOH. That was the last episode that I saw was with you guys when we said after Sam got evicted, there's no way Jessica will win. Count her out. And Allison correctly said, listen, like I'm going to manifest this, and that's what she did. And Jessica did indeed go on a winning spree. And we saw Tommy go on that same winning spree this week. How do you guys feel like his HOH reign went?
It was good, but before we get to that, after she was done her winning spree, she went right back to stupid.
Yeah.
Right back, just to be in the corner furniture, being left out of new Final Six. It's just,
what they didn't show, is her throwing Nicole under the bus today. That's what they did not show.
Listen.
Anyway.
You think I honestly think they just forgot she was there, and that's why they didn't include her in the new 6. I really thought that that is everyone, right?
Right.
Okay, we're not missing anyone. I'm just thinking there's not anyone who's sitting around that we should be. No, good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So listen, I thought Tommy did a good HOH. He played neutral. I mean, I really think he is not going to be well, there is a good chance someone in their new 6 is going to win HOH. I don't know. From what I just saw, Nick was making good headway on the competition, and so was Holly.
Mm-hmm. And Annalise was doing pretty good, too.
Annalise, and God bless Jessica's running in place right now. I just don't know what else to say.
It's priceless, to be honest with you.
I asked the chat, who do you think would do better in the slip and slide competition, Allison or Jessica?
Listen, Allison would be slip and sliding all up and down. I'd be falling, breaking limbs. It would be insane. It would be this whole way down. Jessica would beat my ass in that competition.
I would love to see that montage of you like slipping and falling on your ass like time after time again. That would be
a bunch of bleeps. Bleeps and fuzzies over my mouth. That's all it would be. They'd have to cut. They wouldn't even be able to use any of it because I'd probably just lay there and I would pee all over the place.
I'm going to turn my fan off in the background. I think it's a little noisy. I'll be right back.
Actually, Christy isn't doing pretty bad herself.
So, okay.
She's actually doing better than Annalise, to be honest with you.
So what did you think about, so here's the thing. Okay, I have a grievance to air really quick.
You do.
Here's my grievance. So we had let's backpedal a little bit because we didn't do a show last night. You know, the veto competition was OTEV, which was a very weird OTEV. It was weird. He's dumping
What was
white.
the theme this year?
I don't know, but he kept saying he was dropping loads on them.
I think it was a pigeon.
White, creamy stuff, and it was very uncomfortable and
It
odd.
was pigeon shit.
How fitting for Tommy to win then.
Yeah, how fitting. You know, sis is like, oh, it's just another day that ends a Y with a big wad of white creamy stuff hits me in the face. It's just, you know, but I'm just sitting here thinking my 12-year-old nephew's watching this show.
Oh my God.
But, you know, so Tommy wins and of course takes Christy off, which leaves Kat and Cliff. And of course, Kat goes home, and we'll get to how we got from here to there. But I don't know how a lot of people feel in chat. We will get to you, I promise. I'm pissed at Kat, and here's my thing, and I'm going to leave it alone after this. The rope, okay, rope gate, okay. Cliff, it came down to Cliff and Kat with the rope climbing up. Cliff clearly got there first, had the rope in his hands, and she just straddles on up and just takes it from him and goes on up.
I would have done the same thing.
Okay, listen, if she had done that to me, I would have grabbed her by her little weave ass braids and she would have been back in that water. You don't know. I disagree. I know you got to do what you got to do, but if somebody's got the rope and they're trying to come up already, I don't know. I just kind of feel
like he couldn't get up.
He couldn't get it up.
I felt like when he could get it up, and see, here we go, right to the gutter. There we go. But here's the thing: like he couldn't get his rope. He could get up the rope. She's grabbing his rope. She jerks his rope away from him and goes up and climbs up the rope. You know, and he's just. I felt like she was doing that to my father. I guess it's more of a personal thing to me that I'm not thinking the game. I'm just thinking, what if someone did that to my dad? I'd have to pull like a ninja move. I'd be so pissed. I'd have to figure out a stealth way to cause physical harm and not get kicked off the show.
I think it hit her the moment that she did it, and she had instant remorse doing it.
Yeah.
But it is
have remorse during that. I don't feel
it is a game, and there's a lot of money at stake, and he couldn't get up. He wasn't able to get up, so she took advantage of it and went past him and took it. But she did have instant remorse, and she was shocked and appalled at herself.
We all know Tyler would kick me in the face.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have a footprint on the side of my face. I would be in the diary room with his size 7 on my face.
I mean, remember Big Brother All-Stars? Janelle and James like literally had like a physical fight over like that final spot in the OTEP comp.
Right.
So I like seeing that scrap. I like seeing that versus people who, you know, sis, don't give a shit and aren't doing anything in this game whatsoever. Like, she is just so beyond useless. Like, I struggle to think of somebody in past seasons who has done like literally nothing like sis has. It's so embarrassing.
Right. Oh, and I want to make a correction, everyone. It's not Jerry Springer. It's the Maury Povich show where he says, we got the DNA results. You are not the father. I know this because I freaking DVR that shit. And
Jerry Springer does it a little bit.
But Maury Povich is
Maury.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maury. It's Maury. So I just want to clarify if anyone's a little confused. I thought that was gold. I thought it was hilarious. I knew what Kat was doing in her eviction speech. And what Cliff did is what I would have done. I mean, just let her talk, let her go, let her do what she needs to do, and just I'll finish sealing your fate for you. I'll pick it up.
It's never a good idea to be aggressive on your eviction speech. It's just not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did find it funny though when Cliff grabbed like his little card, his cue card to read the "You are not the father" speech from. Everybody thought it was like a twist or something. Like he was about to say like something like that. You heard Christy go, "Oh my God." And Holly like let out like a huge sigh of relief, like once he like did his speech or whatever. I thought that's what was happening first. I was like, wait, did I miss something? And Cliff has some kind of like magic power.
No magic.
Is that what you guys thought was happening too?
I looked up. I promise you, Finley and I looked up in unison at the same time. We both looked, what the fuck's going on? We both looked like, what is happening? And then he did his thing, and I thought, yeah, here we go.
Hey guys, did
Yeah.
any of you notice that with this HOH competition, there's not the money on the side that you could win?
I did notice that.
I noticed that too. Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Good. Make them play for it. You shouldn't get
Yeah.
shit if you don't make it in this.
Well, it's like,
Period.
I guess they took it away because they were worried that literally everybody in this cast would have gone for the money instead of the HOH.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know,
Because nobody wants to win.
Right. Nobody wants to play.
Nobody wants to play. Nobody wants to do anything. Nobody wants to get blood on their hands. Nobody wants to be responsible for anyone leaving. Yet none of them want to keep their mouth shut and stop talking about everything. How do you guys feel about Nicole spilling the beans to Kat confronting Cliff, and then Kat telling Jess? How do you guys feel about that?
Well, like Nicole was trying to be loyal to her alliance by doing that, but she just didn't realize how fucked up Jessica is, and she just doesn't know how fucked up Jessica is and how many times she's thrown her under the bus, unfortunately. And it was a really good opportunity for them to try to do something with Mickey and what's her name, Holly?
Holly, let me ask you something. Why do you guys think Holly and Mick Jackson, I'm calling him Jackson because that's the thing. Okay. Why do you think Jackson and Holly did not throw votes towards what's her name, Kat? I mean, does it really matter?
They knew because they knew it wasn't going to make a difference.
Then why not do it anyway? You already know the house is split and divided. Why not just do it?
I think it's because we have a lot of players this season who are afraid to make big moves and to really take a stand and vote the way they want to. I mean, Holly and Jackson at this point are playing very passive games, right? Like they are kind of just like sitting there having sex, waiting for everybody else to just kind of pick them off because they're the last like couple, according to Christy, is standing. So I honestly think they're just right, exactly. They're just sitting fucks. Oh wait, I mean sitting ducks.
Yes. Seriously, has there ever been a couple that has had more sex than them?
I think April and Ollie might have them beaten, but a very close second.
So nasty. I can't even with this
shit. If you guys saw my Twitter, I retweeted like there was like a late night like video of them having sex, and like in the bed next to them, Christy and Sis are just having like a full blown conversation.
Yeah. We addressed this on the show Tuesday night. You just proved my theory correctly. You don't watch any of the shows that you were not on.
I was on a plane for 15 hours.
I'm just messing with you. Jessica just fell. That's what she kept throwing Nicole under the bus, you stupid bitch.
You know, if I could stream the live feed right now and not get in trouble and have this channel completely shut down, I totally would, because I would love to have, like, I wish we could all watch this together at the same time. Let's give a shout out to everyone in the chat, by the way. AB, Jared, Carlito's Way, Weston Evans, Anelda, everybody that's in there, Mars. I'm trying to go up and see who else is in here. The Piano Man All-Star. He's been in here a couple of nights. He's a new one. Thomas the Talker. Everybody's here tonight. Thank you guys so much. You guys have any questions you want to ask us about what's going on? What? Give us something. Throw something at us that you want to ask, because, I mean, whatever.
I mean, whatever. So I just turned on the live feeds as well. It looks like Jackson is really like flying up and down these lanes. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins this competition tonight.
Yeah, Nick's doing pretty good too. They're not really showing the
buckets too well.
Buckets so closely. Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Who is your pick to win HOH? Who do you guys think? I personally think, from what I could see, and you guys are what you're seeing, you see Nick. I
want to see Jackson win.
You want to see a Jackson HOH? What a turn.
Absolutely.
I could actually co-sign something like that. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Jackson HOH would be really entertaining because he's just such a dumbass. Like he is such a man-child. It's not even funny. Did you guys talk about how his mom is trying to sue CBS over?
Yes. I read the letter, all of it. She can just get over herself. It's just ridiculous. Here's another one. Are you surprised at this new 6? And how loyal would you rate them? This isn't loyalty, right, guys? This is staying to the end and really just being desperate and trying to keep something going.
Yeah.
Really, at this point, you don't need to have a final 6. You don't need to have anything. Just freaking stick together.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, like we're getting down to the wire here. We're in jury, so the prime situation right now, like what is on everybody's minds is how do I get to the end and who do I bring to the end? So they're trying to figure out like the best like groups of people to kind of move themselves forward. This is when we often see a lot of fluidity, like within the alliances changing and stuff like that. And it really is these comps like the next like 2 or 3 weeks that really make or break who is going to be in that end game. So I think that this is just like another example of like an alliance coming together just for convenience. Like I don't think that it's really out of loyalty or because they really like one another, except for Tommy and Christy. So with that being said, who do you guys think is going down the home stretch here? Who do you guys see as like our finalists for this season?
I don't know. It's
so hard to tell.
It's so hard to tell. It's like
It
today.
really is.
It's like today. I didn't even really know who was going home because it's been Kat, then it went Cliff, and then it went back to Kat again. And apparently there was a bunch of drama last night and this morning, and I missed it. And it's just this is an unpredictable group. I know a lot of people say this is a dumpster fire season. This is shit. It's horrible. But I gotta be honest with you. I like the way I don't know. There is I like how it kind of keeps me guessing and I don't really know. I like the way how 1 minute we just shit all over Jackson and his mama because her baby boy can't do anything wrong and he's just forced to do everything. Oh honey, please. And then now we're sitting here talking, I want to see a Jackson HOH because I think Jackson is so fed up with it and plus laying low for a week and being quiet and a shadow, he's got some shit pent up. I'm pretty sure. He's
not scared. He's not scared to put up Christy and Tommy.
Oh no, and it's time to put them up. If I hear freaking Christy say one more time, I'm gotta get rid of all of the couples. I just know, we only have one couple left, and it's Holly and it's Mickey. No, it's not, bitch. It's you and Tommy.
I definitely don't know Tommy. I mean, yes, we grew apart 3 exits from one another. That's how close we live. But no, we definitely never met or anything like that. No.
Yeah.
I may or may not have had his aunt inside of me for 7 years, but that's not him.
I've definitely never been to any Christmas parties at Tommy's place or anything.
Nothing. No. Not at all. So it don't count as a couple. He's not sticking anything in any of my body orifices.
He's never had his penis in my vagina. So we're
never.
Never.
He's never done anything. But it's so funny how close they are and how he takes her off and all of this stuff. And it's like, how are these dumb asses really not putting 2 and 2 together? Now, I think Cliff is aware of it because he heard the exit sign comment. So I think he knows he's just doing the smart thing and keeping it to himself.
Keeping your enemies close.
So I want to, I'm looking at the competition right now and it looks like Jackson is in the lead. So it looks like that's, and we can say that we manifested this HOH once again. So go us. But I wanted to ask what you guys thought about, so Tommy won the power of veto and he took Christy, the 3rd nominee, off. And there was no replacement nom. What do you guys think about that?
It's the usual. I'm not shocked. It's anytime that there's a 3rd nominee that's put on the block by power, if they're taken off, they're never replaced.
Yeah, I'm fine with them doing it this way. I mean, it just would have been something else. I mean, Tommy did not make that third nominee. No one in the House made that 3rd nominee. So therefore, they shouldn't be allowed to replace that
I guess
nominee.
that's true. I mean, like they do say my replacement nominee,
Yeah.
they're like they were never nominated. So,
Yeah,
okay,
so-
I guess that's fair. I was thinking that maybe like he should have been able to, but I guess that would have probably been too much power.
No, the third nominee has never been replaced when they've been put on due to a twist.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
Except maybe Big Brother 15.
And if they were replaced, it would have to be replaced by America, and there's just no time to vote.
Anelda made a good point. This is probably one reason, and you wonder why no one wants Jess in an alliance, because she runs and tells everything.
Exactly.
Well, she doesn't believe that there are like sides, or like she didn't believe that there was like that alliance of 6, and Kat's like, Jess, like you have to believe that this is going on. Like this is not like. She's just like, no, everybody is friends. Like, everybody's just cool with one another, right?
No.
No.
And all of the twists have been flops this year. I will agree.
They were flops last year, too. Remember those stupid power apps that didn't do anything?
Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do.
It's because production has no idea what the hell they're doing and how to make effective twists. If they want effective twists, they should look at Big Brother Canada. Like, that show knows how to do really great twists.
They need to hire the 3 of us. Okay?
Yes.
We'll bring Kim along. We'll bring Andrew Gibson, Bill Methling. We'll all get together, and we will run that shit. We will come up with the comps.
Yes.
We will come up with the twists. We will come up with everything. We're going to go some old school Big Brother. We're going to bring some new stuff you've never seen before. Okay? I want to see a punishment where someone can't speak. Okay? They can't speak at all for 5
That would
days.
be really hard for people on Big Brother.
Sorry, you're going to have to do it. You cannot talk. Nope. Don't open that mouth, because and there won't be any nice, please put on your microphone crap. There won't be that nice manly voice that comes on and tells you, please stop that or stop singing. I'd be like, don't open that fucking mouth. You know you're not supposed to have that mouth open. Stop it. Don't talk. What part of don't talk do you not understand? Don't answer me. You're not supposed to talk.
Lucas Lagoon says in the chat, I'd love to see Cliff shred everyone's letters. That would be cool.
I bet if you push that man far enough. I just want to say how he's doing what he needs to do to survive. And the balls on Kat to confront him when Julie said it best tonight. You're over here with Holly and Jackson.
Right.
And then you're over here with Jess and Nicole and Cliff, and you're confronting him because he's got something else going. It's true. So maybe she's just upset because she didn't get asked to be in the 6. Well, you know why you didn't get asked to be in the 6? Because you're on both sides. Nobody knows what you're doing. You're loyal. Nobody knows. So I think they made the right decision. I think they could have done this tonight without making a final 6. I think they could have just done it.
Well, Tommy kind of went back on that final 6 and saying that he didn't want to make an alliance. He just wanted to make a deal until the double eviction, and then after that, then they'll readdress it. So he kind of went back on it, saying he didn't want to be in an alliance.
Well, see, and he kind of said that from the beginning. Remember, he was telling him even the night he won HOH, look, we're not going back. We're not going back to the 6. We're not going to be up here all the time. We're not going to be talking all the time. It's not going to be like that. Yeah. So don't even start.
Good. And that's what he should be saying at that point. I mean, it's you're just playing like denial at this point to be saying that you're going to go back to the 6. I mean, the numbers are dwindling. Tommy and Christy really are doing a great job in setting themselves up to be there at the end. As much shit as like everybody gave Tommy because he's putting up like the likable people and the underdogs per se. I really think that Tommy played as perfect of an HOH as he could. And I think that he is still by far playing the best game in the house. And what you were saying, Allison, earlier about like this season not being like a steamroll, like we don't have like a clear cut winner. Like we don't have a Tyler playing like last season. We don't have like a Paul in Big Brother 19. Like the fluidity of who will be there in the end is really making this end game really exciting, which I like to see for a change. So
Yeah, because it could be anybody's game.
It really could. I mean, I could see Tommy and Christy at the end. I could see Holly at the end. I could see Nick wiggling his way to the end. Maybe even Nicole could get there as well. So it's really up in the air.
We have a question. Will Jack be happy to see Kat? Will he be happy to see Kit Kat, as he called her?
I don't know. I mean, did they really have like any working relationship in that house? Not really, right?
No, I think they'll have fun together, though. I really do. I think Jack being in the house by himself is going to be, I want to believe, is going to be a humbling experience.
Oh, yeah. He had to sit there all week by himself and replay that interview with Julie Chen over and over and over again.
Yep.
That's wild. I would love to see her do the same thing to Mickey or Jackson once it's his turn to be evicted.
Jackson is doing pretty well in the competition.
Yeah, I think that this is Jackson's to win.
Yeah, Nick and Christy are kind of trailing behind him.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something, forgot.
I have a question about this competition because I've always thought about this. Are the house guests allowed to spit into the container? Because I would spit into the container just to like add like a little bit more. Because that must add up with all those trips back and forth. That can make the difference between you winning or losing that competition.
How are you gonna spit in that thing?
You just go right?
No, that is cheating. If I caught you spitting, I would point and go spitting. That is not beer. That is not beer that's going in there. You want to do something about this?
I've always wondered if you could do that.
Can I pee in it? Can I pee in it, Tyler?
Also, I do remember in Big Brother 11, Kevin, like instead of waiting for the ping pong ball to get up to like grab it, it was like barely like the top of the ping pong ball was hitting like the edge where you could get it off. So he like put his mouth down and like sucked it up. Yeah, and I haven't seen anybody do that since, and I think that that's really smart as well.
I would do that.
If you want to exercise some of your talents.
Deb knows too.
You too. Be my guest.
AB says no, Allison, but you can poop in it. LOL.
Let me tell you something. Anyway. Will be nice.
Maybe after eating some intestines. Say Jackson wins HOH this week, which is what we're looking at. Who do you guys think Jackson's going to put up on the block? Is he going to take a shot at Tommy and Christy?
Yeah.
And I think Christy will be the one to go because that's what I was going to say. Tommy and Christy, I definitely think Christy would go over Tommy. And I just think Tommy is playing such a good game that he knows that if he still has another week, I think even if he does go up against Christy, because who are you going to vote out?
Right.
If you're us, you're going to vote out Tommy because I'm not winning against him. Who's he pissed off? No one. Christy's just an emotional nightmare. Just no, stop it. And I don't look like her, by the way, Tyler.
Oh God, no.
Because everybody, we're gonna have a quick listen, come to Jesus talk because Tyler, that's why hashtag Tyler Lyons sucks is sitting on my deal today. So I'm gonna share something that he sends me a picture of. Hold on a second, let me pull it.
I found this picture on Reddit a day ago.
I feel like I was set up in a way, but
Weston Evans says now I see it. LOL.
Stop it. Where is it? I feel like I was set up in a way, but then you were kind of like, no, I'm not that smart. Well, at least we agree on something. And of course my internet's going off. So. Okay, so you guys could talk or something while I'm doing this. Yeah.
So also I've been seeing online a lot of people have been comparing Christy's game to Vanessa in Big Brother 17. What do you guys think about that comparison?
The psychological warfare Yeah, with the crying. She's definitely, and here's, and a lot of people like, oh, that's really shitty gameplay. And the thing is that if, let's say I'm in the house and I cry and you feel bad for me and you don't put me up or you don't evict me because I cried,
That's your fault.
that's their fault.
Yeah.
They let me mentally and emotionally manipulate them.
Yes.
And yes, it's a good strategy.
Yes. I read this theory online, and I think that it's very true. I mean, Christy is a less likable, less flashy player, but you're right, Deb. She's using that same kind of emotional manipulation that worked so well for Vanessa, and clearly it's gotten Christy this far and this powerful so far. So I really could see her doing the same kind of trajectory as Vanessa, and maybe pull out a win because of that.
And this doesn't look like me.
I think it does.
No, this doesn't. Like, how does that look like me?
The resemblance is uncanny, Allison.
Well, see, you send, okay, this is what happened. Tyler sent this to me today and said, please put this as the background and the display picture for tonight's show. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's cute. It's fun. It looks really cockeyed. It's hilarious. I posted on Twitter, and then all of a sudden he goes, oh, yeah, this picture just reminds me so much of you, Allison.
You're such an asshole.
I am.
And I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on a sec. I said, you set me up to post that.
I wish I set you up. That's funny though.
Yeah.
So another thing I want to ask you guys, because we haven't really talked about him too much, and I feel like his position in this game really keeps going back and forth in terms of, is he in a good spot? Is he in a bad spot? Is Nick. What do you guys think about Nick's position as it stands right now? Because I really could see him kind of sliding his way to the end.
I think Nick is kind of slightly invisible right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, he is very much so.
Do you think that's what he needs to be doing?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because he's intelligent. He's incredibly smart. So he knows all the days and everything. So in the end game and the end competitions, he could do them very well.
Yeah.
He just needs to keep his head down, you know, keep his nose clean. And,
right. I struggle to think, like, is he number one on anybody's radar if they were to win HOH? I really don't think so.
Nope.
Which is really incredible because he was the first one that big alliance kind of turned on and tried to target. And he really had a very close call of getting evicted there. And ever since then, he's just been like playing a very under the radar in a really smart, strategic way, not in like a you don't know what you're doing, sis kind of way. So I'm excited to see how that storyline plays out as well. And now that Allison has the pic collage up on the screen,
you love my pic collage.
I think the it looks like I'm looking at two pictures of the same person here. I don't know about
Which
you guys.
Which one's Christy? Can y'all tell a difference?
I think the bottom one.
You think the bottom one's Christy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't look like Christy.
Nelda in the chat says Jackson took off his pants. So we can.
Are you allowed to do that?
What?
Well, wait a minute. Are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to lighten your load?
I would imagine so, right?
I've never seen that. I've never seen anyone undress.
I mean, they're in uniform, right?
Yeah, he definitely took his shorts off.
Excuse me.
Did he shat himself or something? Is there a reason why he had to take his shorts off?
Maybe like the friction is just like too much. I don't know.
It could be. Yeah, maybe they were.
Those clothes did look a little tight for him,
Like
which I hate saying,
no.
but
like they're going to tell him he can't take his pants off. They let him
right,
do
exactly.
everything else.
He shoved food in his mouth for an entire week while he was a have-not. So I think.
Is anyone out?
Fuck.
Who's
And
close
the
to one?
Let's
Jackson,
see.
and then Holly is second, and then third is Christy.
Nick. No. Oh yeah, Christy. Christy's a little bit above than Nick.
Yeah.
You think Holly will if it comes down to Jackson and Holly, do you think she would let him have HOH so he could get
I think she would probably want him to get the blood on his hands.
He's going to get a letter from Mom.
Yeah.
And that letter's going to be like, CBS, I will sue your ass.
Wait a minute, what is this?
You think it'll have a copy of like the cease and desist order?
Yeah, that'll be
CBS.
that'll be the letter from home. It's just that exact cease and desist letter.
He's going to get a letter and he's going to be like, why am I getting a letter from my dog? I thought I was supposed to get a letter from my mom.
I am in contact with lawyers.
What's going on right now?
And the funny thing is, somebody just posted that. Remember that video of James when he got the letter from Natalie's attorney and he called it a cease and desist letter?
Yes.
Someone just posted that. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if like I was on Big Brother and I won HOH and I got a letter and I just started reading it. I'm so proud of you. I miss you. And I miss laying in bed with you and snuggling on the couch and playing and da 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 da. I couldn't be prouder of you. I love you, Finley.
Oh, gosh.
I got
I
a
would
letter.
roll my eyes so hard at that.
It would be hilarious. You go to my HOH room, like, I don't know if
it would be like one picture of your son and then like 5 pictures of Finley everywhere.
It would be, and Finley would be in the picture with my son.
Yeah, exactly. They share a picture. What if you got a picture of me in your HOH room, Allison? What would you?
I would insist on having a picture of you two in my HOH room.
I would
That's
probably
very
be
sweet,
at
Deb.
night. I probably would, am I doing everything right?
My face would be like, think smartly, you know. That would be your reminder to keep it grounded.
Yes, exactly. Keep it smart.
So I guess that's kind of it for we kind of had a slow night tonight with the episode, I think, but I guess we'll see what happens with this HOH. Looks like Jackson's going to get it, so
Jackson,
we'll see Tommy and Christy on the block probably.
And by the way, earlier today I manifested what's her name? Falling on her ass for throwing Nicole under the bus.
Jessica.
Jessica.
Funny to me.
I'm like, she's gonna fall on her ass multiple times and bust her ass. And that's what she gets for throwing Nicole under the bus. Nicole trying to help her.
You know what a lot of people have asked me? They'll just send me messages and stuff. The final two that I get asked about the most, Allison, what would you do if the final two was Jessica and Sis?
Oh my God.
I wouldn't watch it. I'd quit. I'd be like, I'm done. Survivor's on next week. Peace out. I don't know. I would sit here and let y'all talk.
Either one of those would still be a better winner than Josh and Big Brother 19.
No.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
No way.
Absolutely.
No fucking way.
Better than Jordan, Big Brother 11.
No.
Tyler's not happy unless he's dragging someone from a season.
Better than the Pax brothers in Big Brother Canada.
No.
It's true.
They are completely useless. Both of them.
I mean, and here's something, Tyler, and before we go, Sis or Annalie said this week at some time or we'll keep Cliff, but he has to start winning stuff. And I'm
she said that?
Yeah, and I'm like, first of all, what have you won? And he's won HOH, he won Camp Comeback.
Yeah, right.
All of the things that Kat listed tonight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And
you know about what they say about those who live in glass houses. You know what I mean?
That little nasty twat has the nerve in her little chicken outfit to say that.
I'm so embarrassed that she was my winner pick.
Yeah, really? I don't know about you. Hey, I don't have any winner picks left.
I do. I still have Nick. I still have Jackson.
Wait a minute. We need to go back and look again.
And I still have Tommy.
I have it.
I have Nick, Jackson, and Tommy. I lost Jack.
Okay. I do have people left. I've got mine right here. I've got Bella, Ovi, they're gone. And I still have Tommy, Nick, and Jackson.
I had Sam, Annalise, Ovi, Tommy, and Jessica. So it looks like only Tommy at this point.
Let me ask you a question, and maybe I need to go back and rewatch our draft show. What did you even think? What were you thinking? Jessica I could
With
probably
Jessica?
see, but with Annalise.
So Annalise described herself preseason as like a Division I athlete who was really feisty, and she named Danielle and Jordan as some of her favorite players instead of what everybody else does, and just names like the previous season that they watched in Sequester. So that told me that she was an actual fan of the game. Told me that she was very competitive, and of course, being like a young, pretty woman, like she's going to make jury every time. Like she's not going to be a first boot or anything. So that was my thought process there.
But yes, she keeps on falling on her ass.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but then again, Sam and Big Brother 20 also mentioned Danielle as her favorite player. So I'm just embarrassed for my favorite player right now, which is Danielle, that these idiots keep picking her as their preseason faves. So that needs to be a red flag for me moving forward in Big Brother 22.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Holly is doing better than Annalise. And
Holly, I really think Holly could win this game. I really do.
I just don't want to hear anything else out of Annalise's mouth. Okay, I really feel like she needs to shut up and be quiet. Because if I were in that Big Brother house, if she started, I'd be like, nope, be quiet. If I want any lip out of you, I'll go scrape it off Jack's zipper. I don't need nothing. Be quiet. No.
Yeah.
So that's it. Okay, I don't feel good. Tyler's jet lagged. It's just one of those
very
nights.
tired.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's being nice and he's laughing at my jokes. So, something's wrong. Something's very wrong.
That's very true. I guess we're both under the weather.
Yeah. When we get along, somebody's sick or dying.
Yeah, exactly. Someone's dying.
And there's no drugs involved.
No, not tonight.
So, we've got 4 weeks.
Is there a double eviction coming up?
No. There's not.
Nope.
No, there's not a double
eviction. Said anything.
There's anything about
That's
a double
crazy
eviction.
To me.
Let's see.
I'm worried that we're gonna get one very late, and it's gonna destroy a lot of like fun endgame that could happen.
Okay, so let's see. When is the Big Brother 21 finale date?
The end of September. It's right before
I go it's into September every freaking year, Deb.
Yeah, it's right before
It's September 25th.
I think it's 100 days after
I think they moved it up to October 9th. We love you, Deb. Deb's like,
we should call her Captain Obvious.
Listen, it's September 25th. So we've got 5 weeks. We've got some time. Listen, I'm scared. When she leans in like that, I just have to lean back.
She's like, listen up, bitch. She's about to do her ASMR fight.
She's cranking up right now, and I'm breaking out to a cold sweat. But it is September 25th, and that's a Wednesday because that's a Wednesday. So.
And I will be meeting up with all these sons of bitches in Vegas.
You make sure that they know that Tyler Lyons said they all suck, and Allison said they were amazing.
You need to get a video of Jack saying, "I love and support everything Allison says and does."
Yes.
That'll be really popular for our show. Speaking of, My Weekly Meltdown is celebrating their 4th birthday today. So happy birthday to My Weekly Meltdown. And congratulations, Allison, on starting the biggest empire in YouTube podcast recap history.
If this is the biggest empire in reality TV history, I'd hate to see the smallest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's either today or tomorrow, but I think it's today. 4 years ago, and I don't have the video. Maybe for Tuesday's show, I'll find it and bring it up, and we'll play it with sound. But I started My Weekly Meltdown in my car with my iPhone
I think I've seen that first video.
during my lunch break from work. And I had no idea how to do anything. I actually used the color printer at work to print out stuff and hold it up on the screen to explain the show. And I had it in reverse mode, so everything that I held up was freaking backwards. It's just a dumpster fire. It's so bad. I had my freaking stunt hair in that I decided to braid the night before, so it looked all kinds of dry. It was wonderful. And I had the Groucho Marx eyebrows. So good. So good. Love it. Anyway, we'll find it. It'll be fun. Maybe I can try to date it and put it on the My Weekly Meltdown Facebook page. But which brings us to please subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube. You'll get notifications when we go live. Next Thursday, I believe, is the 22nd, and Andrew Gibson will be with us next Thursday. He is a Sequester alumni and a huge Big Brother. He's been on the show before. He's about to become a father for the first time, so he better cram in this Big Brother now while he can for that baby. The baby is actually due finale night, I think.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm like,
oh, really?
You gotta keep that baby in priorities.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Do we know when Sequester is starting?
Sequester is starting.
Right? We don't know.
I think it's in October
Okay.
I think it's in the middle of October, the new live action.
I think we're hearing some news very soon on that. I think. Yeah. I don't know
We're
for sure.
We're not 100% on that yet. So subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube, and let's see what else. You can follow me on Instagram at the.memphis.darling and on Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS 1977. And you can follow Deb, as you can see in her window, on TVco at Deborah G, and at My Next Life Debbie on Twitter. And Tyler is at TLYONS.
Yes, right down. This is so hard to do mirrored.
I know. It's like I'm just trying to do the like I'm thinking if I want to put, I need to do this. Like I don't know. And
right.
Whatever.
Anyway, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff here.
And Tyler does suck. So we will be back Tuesday, and we will have our spoilers. We'll be, less tired and better prepared and all together.
That's okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Maybe we can get Kim to join us, and we can Deb, you and I can just sit back and just watch Kim and Tyler go at it. Just sip on the Dr. Pepper and a wine glass. And
I don't think I'll be here Tuesday, but I will be here on Thursday. I'm sorry.
Why?
It's me and my boyfriend's 1-year anniversary, so.
What?
Sorry.
I missed my mother's birthday last year to do this fucking show.
I'm sure your mother is very thankful for that. But I will be here Thursday for the live eviction. So we'll see probably either Tommy or Christy going next Thursday. So that'll be an exciting show to talk about.
Yes, it's going to be a good show. I can't wait. So we'll be back Tuesday. At least Deb and I will be back. We might have Kim. We might have Bill. We might have somebody. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. And good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Good night.